Oh, we're back. What is up, guys? My name is Kingston, and today we have another, well, this time it is a 4v4 NTW3 replay. Now, this one has 4 UK factions here. Now, for those of you who do not know, I love the UK. I don't really care to play them as much now, but I do love the UK. The vibrant red and blue flag with the red uniforms. It looks beautiful. Their cav is beautiful. And there are 4 of them today. So I think we have 3 Peninsular UK and 1 Egyptian UK for the custom armies here. Let's see. Yep, Egypt in the back. And they are going to be going up against some factions we don't see very often. You have the Sept-Iles, a French faction, obviously from the islands in the Mediterranean, I do believe. Then we, of course, have a 12-point France, huge points, my goodness. 12-point France, 10-point Imperial Guard France, and 11-point France. So the French are bringing some heavy, weighty factions, and honestly, France, well, I said prance almost. It's just the trend now. I'm always going to speak awful, I guess. France 12 is a very crazy, some people would say it's broken. I don't say that. I say it's a challenge that sometimes you don't want to accept. But today, they are all going to be fighting on a France 5 map. Now, like I've told people this before, I have not seen all the maps for NTW3 yet, and I've been doing this NTW3 for almost a year now. Crazy how time flies. And that's the thing is that these are never going to get old because there's always a new map or a new army and new strategy for a map I've seen before. So today, not a lot of points. There, of course, are 4 points total, which the UK are steamrolling towards. Actually, no, there's a 4-pointer way in the back, which the UK have already taken. I'm sure the French are going to take this one at some point. So there is going to be a fight. You have the Sept-Iles holding at the 2-pointer with some of their cavalry. Kind of an Ottoman style looking. No, this looks like, yeah, Ottoman style maybe, with the fezzes of sorts. But they're going to be holding here, watching as the UK advance them. I'm kind of not scared. It's going to be really hard to keep these armies apart, to be honest. This army, I believe, is all by itself, and they are bringing the Dragoon Guards, some of the Light Dragoons, German Hussars, and Light Dragoons, more of them, well, some Light Company, I believe some Green Rascals interspersed within there. And then a bunch of the King's German Legion. I do believe they have the elite Coldstream Guards. Also some Sicilian Legion. And a 6-pounder, which they are pushing up. Now, already, a lot of cav showing up here. More Light Bobs, Hussars, just so much UK cavalry. And a lot more on the flank here. So, all the lights, we'll see what the French bring. Now, we do see a lot of infantry here. Possibly, Sept-Iles is going to fall back. Their infantry, yeah, they're probably like, we don't like this. They're going to fall back. All they've seen is cav, though. I'm surprised they're not trying to hold against the cav, because now they're in danger. But we do see a push-up by the Isles. I'm going to call them for short, because I'm lazy. And they're going to get charged by the UK, going in with some of their Light Dragoons. Oh, these guys can fire, and they just toasted 2 UK units, and actually, they may break this one. But they're going to charge the Isles. Isles going to kind of, like, get out of there. They fired a volley, and that definitely went better for the Isles versus the UK. That was brutal. They lost a lot. They lost a lot of troops there. But the infantry still going to keep pushing. Oh, we do have, yep, the skirms getting charged. Going to get butchered by some Oxbridge King Hussars. That's why they should have left him in the house. They weren't ever getting away. The rest of the line infantry going to try to get out. In fact, one of them more formed square. France 12-pointer is going to push up some of the Dragoons. They have Chasseurs Cheval as well. Here's some Cuirassiers and more Chasseurs. So they're going to try to put up a bold front. I mean, they have some good quality cav here. And they're going to form a front against the UK here. Isles has some infantry, and probably in the LOC as well. What is this? Some interesting skins here. This definitely looks like Ottoman-style infantry. All of them look really mad. They look like they're dead serious, set and holding here. But they're going to start firing on the UK. UK going to form up. They have some of the light company and line infantry as well. You see they have definitely taken a couple losses pushing up here. They got the Green Rascals on the flank. So definitely the fight being focused around this 2-pointer. We do see some Grenadier Cheval from the Imperial Guard pushing up on the right flank of the UK. And the 12-point France line infantry are making their appearance here as the UK are trying to scout out, ascertain what is going on as their armies pretty far behind. Now we do have Egypt pushing down this road and the other two peninsular armies pushing up here, bringing some more 6-pounder artillery. 9-pounders, I love 9-pounders, my favorite. So the Isles are not going to hold very well against the accuracy of the UK, and we have some Highland foot now being ordered to charge the house. Yeah, they're gonna rush in here, probably make short work of these skirms. It's the Highlanders, for crying out loud, you know? Oh, we do have a flanking charge here. Some the Imperial Guard's Lancers going in against the flank of the UK. You can see they actually are doing well. Have some more Lancers and the Grenadier Cheval. This is really bad. The UK need to shift over a lot of cav to deal with this. This is going to become chaos for the UK. Grenadier Cheval going to charge in and probably start slicing and dicing. Now their Dragoon Guards for the UK also going in. Highlanders took the LOC. Look at this though. They're wavering. Probably just because the fearsome, terrifying, you know, what's it called? The debuff that the Grenadier Cheval maybe bring. But they have some squares and a very solid volley by the Lightfoot Bobs here. These Light Dragoons rushing in, but Imperial France just easily breaking apart the right flank of the UK. They're gonna have to shift even more cav in. Oh, we do have some cav pushing up here, going against infantry that cannot form square. They're gonna get volleyed. This is a terrible idea. That was not a wise choice. I don't think that was. I mean, France is just waiting. They're setting up their 6-pounders, and they have other 6-pounder horse artillery. All the cav for the UK is over here when it needs to be over here. I mean, this is bad. There is no cavalry defending this side. UK need to shift some of their cav over here. They did take this LOC, so a big victory in the very beginning. Maybe put a like your Highlander foot and then some skirms here so they can be shooting at the enemy. Isles able to withdraw their men without losing a whole lot, I think, or any. Just taking some losses. So now this whole group up is going to once again reform. And France 12, I think they're set on retaking this LOC. They've been given orders by, who's their general? Claude Victor Pirin? Probably really butchering that, like I always do. I'm just gonna stop saying I always butcher, because you know I do. If you've watched me long enough, you know it. So France 12 pushing up here. Another LOC taken by the UK here. Ooh, Lowenstein rifles. This could go terribly for the French. They get close there to get shot to pieces by the infantry of the Highlanders. This is good though. They have some skirms sitting up here. Can start trying to shoot away at the LOC. What, do we have a cav fight here? This is a long way. Oh, a general has been attacked. And artillery now. This is why you got to keep artillery in the background. They're going to lose their 9-pounders. Oh my goodness. France is just utterly defeating and destroying the artillery. That 9-pounder totally gone. So the UK are definitely getting outmaneuvered here. One general may come back. Sir Thomas Graham may come back, but the French did their damage. 9-pounder gone. A general possibly gone. You got to keep cav in the back, especially with Imperial Guard sneaking around in the back lines here. Yeah, this is not good for them. But they are going to establish themselves, run this foothold here. France 12 seems to be okay with sitting back. And both sides seem content to kind of sit back and come what may, they will have a fight at some point, I am sure. Now the Cav is sitting back here. And this Grenadier Shaw shifted over here. He could easily make short work of all this Cav, I think. Already the UK getting shot to pieces as they're advancing. So this is going to be a war of attrition, and the UK may be outmatched here if they're going to attack. But they don't have artillery at this point. They got to be defensive with their cav. Otherwise, the UK are going to get crushed. I mean, they do have some squares, don't get me wrong. Like, almost all of them are squares. So for an army, that is a pretty good choice. And if they advance all at once, I think the Isles... Now, mind you, Imperial Guard on the flank, and 11-point France on the flank here. They got to move fast. They have to move and crush 12-point France and Isles in order to be able to face without getting totally crushed on this left flank, because this is the weak flank. As France, I would be hoping maybe 12-point France can keep falling back while you swing the gate of Imperial France and 11-point France on the side here. Unfortunately, the Imperial Guard is getting their Grenadier Cheval hit by artillery. These guys need to be in the back and not let themselves get destroyed here. This is the position that the UK are going to hold here. They have guys in square formation just kind of sitting there. Oh, we have a cav engagement here. Chasseurs going against Light Dragoons. Chasseur Cheval getting wrecked by some Mamelukes. And France is actually not doing too hot on this left flank here. They do have some Dragoons and their Chasseurs, but they have lost their light cav flank. I mean, they have some more Chasseur Cheval over here, but they are definitely falling back. As they should. I wouldn't even make this square, because now what the UK can do is march a bunch of units right here and just push them right here. Because they're only 2 units have a field of fire on them, and they can get, you know, like 6 units in a column formation just blasting the side. You don't need artillery to do what the infantry can do. Now, the Imperial Guard is pushing up here. In fact, they brought a lot of line infantry, it looks like. Yeah, they brought a lot. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait. No, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But they're getting shot by artillery. They should circle this way. Back up the Isles. Let the Isles push up. You support them. Let them kind of be a buffer. Take some of the volleys and push up with your elites who have an excellent accuracy and reload skill and morale. The UK are going to start pushing up here. Huge push by the UK. So much UK here. France 12-point, I hope, does not let themselves get totally outmatched. It is possible that they will, like I said. Yeah, look at this. They're doing exactly what they should do. They're forming up right along here, and if they push here, they're going to leave a big old gap. This unit is going to get shot to pieces. Poor 36E. F's in the chat for... No, just kidding. Not yet. Let's wait and see. France may reform. All right, France may reform. Now a little skirmishing, but the Imperial Guard is advancing. And actually, man... 12 units? Is that what I said before? Instead of 4, instead of 4? Yeah, 12 units of Imperial Guard. This cav is going to get shot. This is not going to work well here. They needed to wait a second more. They should not have charged yet. Let their infantry get a volley off first. Grenadier Cheval going to slice and dice this UK cav to pieces. Look at that. Maybe they can slam him in the flank. Grenadier Cheval slowly but surely getting worn down, though. But the UK are going to use up all of their cavalry. Here we go. The UK are fighting here. They can go for the flank. The Sept-Iles is going to have to push up here and defend. Imperial Guard going to push up, so all of them committing all at once. UK sending in one cav at a time and just getting destroyed. The Imperial Guard taking them one at a time, guys. This is not a unit you can just destroy that easily. And now they're going to go for this. Oh, what happened? Okay, they took the 9-pounder off. Wise of them. But now the French alliance is going to be able to surge on the flank of the French, or of the UK. But this, I'm encouraged. I'm very encouraged about this push.
Sir, our general is under attack.
Some generals maybe getting killed. But look at this flank here. Watch how France is going to get caught out. They're reforming, though. Thank goodness they're reforming. They're going to have artillery here. I guarantee you these guys are going... Yeah, they're going in for the... I was like, this artillery is not going to last very long. And Cav going to charge it here. It's not going to last. Good things don't last forever, and this flank's still going to get charged or shot to pieces by the UK. The 43E is now going to be sacrificed. More artillery. This is the thing, guys. If you have artillery in your front line, you have to prepare yourself for the inevitable fact that the enemy is going to focus a lot of cav and infantry to get rid of it. I mean, same can be said of this area. The UK, they're going to have a lot of cav focus on this area. You have to have cav defending it.
Our men are running, sir.
Granted, you know, they lost their artillery. They may have killed, you know, the French killed the UK cav, but they don't have artillery anymore. Sept-Iles trying to hold this side. Like I said, the French are probably going to start losing right here. This one unit is already being chopped to pieces. All these units could focus on this one unit. More cav going in here. Mamelukes of Abram. Over here, the Imperial Guard, also with your artillery. I'm going to keep giving instructions. Okay, big old cav fight that maybe the UK are finally going to win here. The elites of France are not there. They're over here. The artillery. You don't want to give a fire order directly on the unit. You want to, like, where my cursor is, click right behind it. Right-click right behind there. And they will blast away, because the AI will aim at the corners of the artillery unit. Not the juicy center. But here's what I was talking about, guys. Artillery in the front lines always going to be focused down by cav. Now, this cav is tired. And you can see they pulled their infantry squares. They pulled their cav into it. They are seeming to be winning on this side against the French. Or Sept-Iles cav also pushing up here. Over here, this is a very solid push the UK have going against the French. Now, they're going to take some losses here, but actually, Egypt has some heavy unit, like thick units of line infantry. And they outnumber, for once the UK outnumber their enemy in a line fight. This is not something you see very often, but they outnumber them. A huge line fight here. More cav fighting in the back. UK being victorious. Artillery going to keep giving the Imperial Guard hell. As they cannot take out the guns. Every time they advance, they just go back to their square. This LOC really being hotly contested. This light company going to get chopped to pieces, you can see. Shot to pieces. This army should be advancing. Part of it should be advancing. They should be swinging around the building as well. So we have some infantry going to maybe go for the LOC against the Highlanders. That's not going to go very well. The light bombs and the Highlanders. Yeah, these Garde Cheval need to... They're too slow. They're heavies. They're not going to make it there in time. They have to send some of their, like, Chasseurs Cheval. Some of this cav up here, Hussars. They need to have them charge in. These guys would be safe for a melee fight. France... Oh, same thing over here, guys. Artillery set on the front lines. Everybody wants to do it. Don't do it. Set your artillery up way over here and shoot on the side. Set them up way in the back, have a big old gap so the cav can't react in time, and shoot through your men. Now, the French are still losing here. In fact, a cav fight, or cav in the back, is causing a lot of morale problems. But you see, France is starting to get really chopped to pieces. F in the chat for the 43E, because they are getting massively outflanked by some green rascals who are going to give some deadly fire here. And the UK are going to get really close and start pouring in volleys. They are dead. They are dead. Here we go, the
Our men
Grenadier
are running,
Cheval.
sir.
Once again going in. This is a waste. They're gonna get shot to pieces. I mean, they're stopping, don't get me wrong, they're stopping the artillery from firing that often. But they're slowly but surely getting shot every time they do. They're 48 men now. Now, there's a huge French push. Is this 11-point France? Yes. 11-point France gonna try to get around the flank. The UK have to start falling back, which is actually really good for the French. They're gonna push up their lines, get really close, start executing almost the UK. They need to hurry though, because France and the Sept-Iles are getting massively outgunned. We got a huge flanking force of the UK Peninsular who are going to start turning this flank around. 43E wavering, 33 of 125 men. That is some high casualties. I think this cav is going to destroy them now. Magic numbers 44, I do believe, forming square, and they were at 22, so they are gone. 18, 17 of them left. What a high mortality rate for line infantry. It is the race. You have two flank. Oh, Sept-Iles went in with some lights and some line infantry. No, just line infantry. You went into bayonet charge. Not going to work very well unless you're going for a flank, unless they've just fired and then you charge in and have the space to cover. But they probably got volleyed right in their face. So 12-point France having a huge break here. Oh my goodness! Look at the mass rout here. So the UK are just going to collapse. I think this is going to be a victory for the UK. I'm calling it now. Grenadier Cheval.
Our men are running, sir.
Once again going in this uniform square. Now, they're going to break the UK in a square. But, oh, we do have some Highland Foot going to go in. These are basically equivalent of Grens. They're going to flank charge these Voltigeurs. And look at that flanking charge. I honestly always underestimate the Highland Foot, but never underestimate Highland Foot. They will break even elites. We did have some Sept-Iles going in against the Oxford Light Foot Bobs and some light company. But France 12 just broke. They got bayonet charged and volleyed. You can see the losses they suffered along this road. What a bloody road. And victorious UK, who have not taken that many losses, are just going to start pushing up here. They did take some losses, of course, but at this point, you know what? Now you got to fix the sound. The sound is going to cut out. All right. They are just going to destroy and then turn on one UK has been taking on the Imperial Guard and 11-point France. Uh-oh. Sir Thomas Graham. Man, he's just not caught a break this entire time. But Imperial France, look at this. 52 men left in that one. 72 men left in this one. They may destroy this UK army, but they have been tied up for way too long, and 3 UK armies have turned on their allies. So even if this UK army dies, the rest of them are going to push. Now, we do have some artillery pushing up here. We have the rest of 11-point France pushing up. That is wise. Maybe try to hold. There's going to be a huge fight in the forest. Oh my goodness. More cav. The Grenadier Cheval pushing up. They may finally be lost. I think that they could have been played better. I suspect they're going to eventually break. This artillery is still in the fight. Imperial Guard are going to push for a huge gap in the UK. Some Voltigeurs went in, but they're getting attacked in the back, losing. So UK may be able to hold long enough. Can they hold? Uh oh, this is about to be mass break. One of these units is going to break, and then they're all going to chain route. The General Steer nearby, Roland Hill. He has the toughest job of holding. Here we go. Yep, it's starting. It's starting. Roland Hill has lost. His general is routing. His men are about to rout. And it's still worthy sacrifice. A worthy opponent, a worthy sacrifice, I would say. As you already see the UK starting to push over here to reinforce this side. Can you imagine being these Brits who are just like, you know, barely holding in time. Barely holding, and then all of a sudden look behind him, and here comes like this huge UK army. Ready to reinforce them. They're like, you held, you earned some rest. More cav gonna charge in against the French chasseurs, some chevalier lancers and hussars. Some line infantry, very thick 11-point line infantry, gonna still be tough for the UK to beat. More line infantry getting charged here. They're able to form square with some of their cav units. But the odds are not in the French favor at all. They are getting a flanking shots off here. The Imperial Guard getting some good flanking shots. Did they take this LOC? Look at the death. Man. So 11-point France has formed up here with what remains of 12-point France and the Sept-Iles. They're going to try to fight in this forest here. But the rest of the UK are going to try to sweep the French around. So the French could still win this. The French alliance could still win this fight. Not as likely, but you can see they have really damaged some of the morale here. And the UK are a little out of line. They have taken some losses. It was not an easy fight in the very beginning here. See, this is how crazy the morale is. Look at these guys. 25 men left. They've lost 75% of their men, but they are still in this fight, active, eager. Just shows the Imperial Guard's morale. The UK are going to start forming up here. Be sacrificing some of the Sicilian Legion. All right, guys, we're back. It's crashed like it normally does. Or not normally, but a lot of times. So, kind of one of the love-hate relationships with it. Oh, and I gotta do the volume thing again. So, where were we? Oh yeah, it's the Sicilian Legion was dying. No, just kidding. Yeah, they are wavering though. So they're kind of maybe using them as a sacrificial regiment while they form up on the right flank of the 11-point France here. And I think the French fate has been sealed. Look at this huge flanking force here. They are going for, and then huge, massive reserves here in the center. They are in a line fight here that, ooh, this artillery actually seems to be really blowing a hole. Oh, the flag bearer almost died. That would have been awful. What about the rate of survival for our unit's flag bearer is? Artillery, let's see. So they have a 6-pounder, 2 6-pounders, 6 guns total.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
Oh, they did take it. This is going to be a real big problem here. Now as there's a flanking fire where every shot is going to tell. You see these guys are starting to get shot. Every shot. And over here too. So they may want to rethink the strategy or retake this building, this LOC. You see these units are starting to break. The general may even rout. They should pull back from this building and then push the flanks. Huge flank, though, really starting to work for the UK. Here's the Coldstream Guards. I hear a charge. Oh, no, not Roland Hill. He's had such a tough time already. Insult to injury as he's being charged by cuirassiers. These guys really don't want to give him. They're showing no mercy. No mercy whatsoever. You see mass break here as the LOC, once it fell and they were getting shot in the flank, it was over. This cuirassier really should be trying to coordinate with one of these line infantries. 11-point France is just going to get shot to pieces here. Line infantry going to get really close. They're sticking some of their battle-weary troops in who've been shot to pieces as they're going to push up, try to maybe deal some damage here. Coldstream Guard going to get close. Watch out for those guys. They're melee skills are terrifying to behold when used correctly. And, yep, that is exactly what's going to happen. They're probably going to go for this flank here. Yep. Coldstream Guards going in on an already wavering unit. That is going to cause them to break, and this could cause a melee debuff here, as it may cause some chain routes here. UK now falling back on this left side. They do not want to lose totally. They want to at least put up a fight. They can even fall back to here and just swing the flank this direction. But the Coldstream Guard easily gonna... who's charging? Alright, you can see the Coldstream Guard. Line of troops going in for bayonet charge. These Volunteers are going to get stabbed to death. Obviously, what happens when you get stabbed. Oh, some interesting looking UK units. Oh, that parry. Yikes. Some cavalry going to finish up the Volunteers. As the UK are going to start advancing on this side. Line infantry just going to get charged one after another. Look at the death. Destruction here as France is now going to start falling back. Using this LOC as kind of their anchor point to pivot one way or the other. These guys need to fall back from this LOC totally. Sept-Iles and 11-point France with what's left of maybe 12-point France. No 12-point France really left, actually. They're pushing on this flank. You can see they're sending reserves over. At the same time, going to keep pushing. They still have some cav left. Some Volunteers, ooh, they're in danger. Oh my goodness, artillery. Where's that artillery firing from? These guys are friendly firing. Some of their own units here. They need to watch out. What are they firing at? Because they're killing their own units. That's unfortunate. We have a general here. No, Grenadier Cheval left over. The remnants of them. How many are left? 12, 11. They may actually break one more unit. No, they're not going to. They are taking heavy casualties. They also... 9 left. And once again, the UK are going in with some bayonet charges. Oh my goodness, look at all these units charging this one poor Volunteer unit. Gotta be careful you don't start blobbing, which is just a bunch of units charging. It's invincible. They're so thick. They may take heavy losses, but you won't be able to stop them. So they just need to be really cautious. They don't exploit that in the game. This can be turned into something invincible. They're taking some losses here. You can see the bolster morale as they're kicking on some Grenadiers.
Our men are running, sir.
They're just mass meleeing. Ooh, we got some line infantry that went in. Some King's German Legion went into the LOC as they pushed up and rushed in troops. Over here, still fighting a retreating battle now. We have reserves to push in at least. But they are trying to take this LOC and then reignite maybe this fight and push. 11-point France almost gone, as well as the Imperial Guard almost gone here. These Grenadiers are facing a lot of UK units. But I think it's going to be over for them, as mass routing has caused them to break. And the UK steamroll is just going to keep rolling around here. This LOC is definitely going to be in the UK hands pretty soon here, I would say. They don't have a lot of morale left, and there it goes. So LOC once again taken. Sept-Iles has some skirms pushing up here as well. These guys, if they get too close, they're going to get shot, but they're going to do their best. Against the UK masses. UK not seeming too dismayed. Let's see, there's 3 units of 12-point France here. A couple here of 11-point France left. All week, we do have some chests here, so we're going to go for the 6-pounder artillery. A little late. These poor King's German Legion are going to get sliced in the mix. But this field of battle is now seeming to be on the UK side. Artillery, though, really setting some damage on this UK faction. See, really slicing into these units. Where's the UK cav? They need to push them up and take out that artillery. This could really help turn the battle back in favor.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
Cav gonna go in against the 61 infantry. Shoot them a little bit. So UK are kind of running out of steam here. I think they're gonna do well over on here as they're doing some bayonet charges, dealing with the skirms. Whatever's left. Flanking charge by the Bloody 11th. 24 minutes left on this replay, and the UK definitely seem to have this set. I don't see a lot of generals for them. And like I said, they are starting to run low on morale and energy here with their units. Still don't see anyone going for the guns. This may be the one place they're going to push. Like I said, both sides running low. Like, if the UK made a series of bad choices, the French could still win this. I'm not going to say they will, but if the UK aren't careful, they could still... these guys could get routed by 6 guns easily. If they fire, you know, 3 successive shots, and you can see... really leveling these UK
All
units.
hope is lost, sir. This battle is
And as you can
done.
hear, the AI even think that they're going to lose. Look at this, shooting these guys point blank. This poor infantry is being sent out. The Voltigeurs running forward, maybe trying to stop
The
these
men
units
are
before they
fatigued, sir,
can
and must rest a while.
get to the artillery position, but they are going right for it. These brave Cumberland gentlemen may be the first to feel the wrath of the artillery. I think they're going to die. Remember the Cumberland gentlemen. And the tow rows are the first ones to bayonet charge the artillery. And I think the artillery, with them breaking, I think it's going to be only a matter of time now. Let's see here. I'm just going to fast forward a little bit. This line of infantry has been holding a long time. But you see, the French are going to push up, try to isolate, pick off
We have killed
the
their
UK.
general, sir. Now they
It's
must
going to cause
break.
some morale problems. The rest of the French are fighting in the forest against what's remaining of this UK push. Oh my goodness, some cuirassiers still left. So like I'm saying, still possible for the cuirassiers to make a huge push. Look at this, isolating these few units. Where's this other artillery? Oh my goodness. They're able to set up a 6-pounder over here and shoot the flank. They may break these 3 units. Maybe not. Just in time. They were able to break these, and they're going to turn around and deal with the grenadiers. French have broken over here. The cuirassiers going against the square of the Greybecks. And the UK is still pretty healthy here. So I'm going to fast forward as this battle's winding down here. There's some artillery way back here. Okay. So 11 point, France had a 12 and 8-pounder way back here. And unfortunately, they just weren't able to utilize it probably very well. I don't think there's any UK cav left, though. So the UK are going to have to make a trek. Kind of like what the... no, they have some right here. No, that's a general. Just like they did in World War I when going over the top. They're going to have to go over the top of this to this artillery position. You see these poor combat gens taking a lot of losses.
Our men are running, sir.
A lot of losses here as they're pushing forward. But they continue to press forward until they're wavering. Look, I mean, there's too many units here. They're going to break a lot of these. Their artillery's going to break a lot. Look at that. So the UK are going to decide. Only they had a little cav left, you know? All this artillery with 1 unit here.
Our men are running, sir.
Yeah, the UK are just mass routing every time they get shot at. And they're exhausted. Oh, they're gonna get volleyed. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be brutal. They just gotta charge in here. They just gotta charge. There we go. They got it.
Our men are running, sir.
Oh my goodness, the UK are breaking here. This is a little concerning. I mean, don't get me wrong, the LOC victory is the UK. They may have to do a little fighting here. See the artillery setting up here to fire, but they're going to get charged. And this should be it. The rest of the UK can push up and destroy this artillery piece. Man, this is... France is stubbornly not wanting to give up. Oh my goodness. The slaughter just to take these guns. Brutal. But I think they finally got it. Pyrrhic victory. That's what I would call that. A Pyrrhic victory. We have a general now. Suchet gonna go in. Gonna get slaughtered in like a fire. But yeah. Like I was saying, guys, this one, I think Why Hello sent this one in. No. Maybe not. I don't remember. It was one of the UK players, so thank you for that. A lot of good kills by the infantry. The Coldstream Guards doing really well. The Yellow Bellies got 216 kills. So, artillery didn't get any kills. I think they got caught out before they even had a chance to do anything. So, alright guys, that is about it for me today. Really good battle. Very close near the end. You can see the kills were pretty darn close, except for, of course, the Sept-Iles. They're a tougher faction, I think, to play. You guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and I will catch you all in another video.